What is going on, guys? Wisco, Cisko coming at you with a little Day of Infamy action, baby. We are playing Salerno Liberation on the 1st Rangers Battalion #1. By far, probably going to be one of the best videos you ever see of Day of Infamy. By far, by far. I am the radio class, otherwise known as the Funker, and I got myself an officer right here. There he is. So I'm going to be following him. And it is Liberation, baby. So it's A to B to C in that order. Actually, really not in that order. You can capture at any time. Frontline, you have to do it in that order, though. You don't really need an officer on Salerno, to be completely honest with you. And in fact, I'm going to say screw this guy. I'm going to go and capture A so I can get some, or I'm sorry, C so I can get some points. And then I'll get with the officer. Also, I'd like to asterisk this game because Wisco Cisko decided to go to the bar tonight, and here in Wisconsin, in case you guys did not know, we have freaking amazing beer. But I'm kind of beered out, so I drink nothing but Jack Daniels. So my aiming, I actually just played a game with, come on officer, let's go. Gotta get on B, gotta get on B. I feel like I'm playing with a new officer. I feel like every time I go with the radio, I play with a new officer, I swear to God. Forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know that though. Wisconsin, amazing beers. I spent my college years in Milwaukee, which is like the beer capital of the United States. Screw St. Louis and Denver. Milwaukee's where it's at. Oh my god, this guy has no idea what he's doing. Officer, we're going backwards. We have to go to B. You're going the complete wrong way. Follow me. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna say screw that officer. It's probably his first game. And that's no big deal. Here I am. Here I am talking up a big game and I don't even know where I'm going. But yeah, I just played Dog Red and I played with the Garand and my aiming was absolutely freaking awful. So I'm sure with the Gewehr it'll clearly clear up, right? Wrong. So we have nobody on point right now. Sending 2 smokes in. I do want to get to point and get those guys off, or at least back cap. And again, I am the radio, so I can cap a little bit faster, which means back capping and counter capping like this is going to be pretty crucial. Of course, when you get knifed in the back, who fucking cares? I get so frustrated. Okay, maybe playing the radio was a really... Well, we got another officer. I'll just stick with it. I've just, you know, I got other videos up there where I'm playing on Salerno as the assault class and stuff, and the support class is kind of the same thing with the FG42, so I figured I'd switch it up a little bit. And as far as tonight goes, I'm not playing as the sniper. Although I am actually fairly good on Salerno as the sniper. It's probably one of the only maps I'm pretty good at being a sniper. Okay, that guy, again, completely useless. No offense if you're that guy, but... So for the past week, I have been playing on nothing but public servers up here on the Chicago servers, and oh my god, it is like a blessing to get back to the 1st Rangers. And I know so because after we were done with that Dog Red, Crete was about to get selected, and at the last second, I'm like, no, let's go Salerno, and then like everybody switched to Salerno. Because they're like, yeah, Crete, fuck Crete. We played Crete like 1.5 million times. Good map, overplayed. Say it every freaking video, but it's 100% true. Okay, so we are still getting pulled up here. And I am going to get myself some smoke. Cooking smoke is actually a pretty good idea because it'll like cook in your hand and like it'll start smoking before you throw it, so then once you actually do throw it, it'll basically already be going, which is... Okay, damn it. Which is a good idea. Our team's got no push though, I mean, my god. They're not even... Okay, they're like in here, and we're already on the defensive way back at C, so we have like no push to B, so I don't know what I'm even doing. We got guys up here, I mean, This is what you don't want to be. I'm gonna take that grenade. I keep forgetting I'm the radio. I should probably get with an officer. But like I said, Salerno's a map that you really don't even need to be. You really don't need an officer that much. It's too close to quarters. The only thing they're gonna be doing is smoke. And maybe like an artillery. But there's just so many, like you can be inside on this, you can run this like entire map just being inside buildings, so you're pretty protected from artillery and carpet bombs and shit like that, so smoke is pretty much the only use. Okay, so I got guys, see I got guys over here on this left side, so if I can't be, I want to be on the left side because they're going to give me support back there. I gotta watch that church side. But, okay, maybe not. Okay. But since I am the radio, I cap a lot faster. Like, look at how fast we're capping right now. So I don't have... Oh, they're already on. I was gonna say, damn it. I mean, I was capping fast. That's what I want. But I want these guys to support me over here. Did I get him? Yeah, I saw a shadow in the smoke. So look at how fast I'm capping right now. I only have to be on here for a couple of seconds, which is really beneficial to the radio. This is what I mean when I say radios cap faster, because look at how fast it's going. If I was on point, I'd only be at, or on point as like a rifleman or something, I'd only be about like quarter capped. So, this is super big. Yep, alright, good. Like right there, that literally earns me MVP in my opinion. Like I just gave my team an extra wave and now they have to attack Baker. That's freaking huge. And that's not really how you should be playing the radio class, but when your officer's AFK and just sitting there, like... Folks, I'm really mad. Okay, I'm gonna reconnect real quick. Steam has been down the last couple days. I've been trying to stream a lot. That's gonna take my MVP away, I just know it. Just because it's gonna... Like, when you rejoin, it'll... Like, oh, I guess not. Usually, okay, so it did reset my score. If you saw real quick, my kills were 1 to 3, and I know I got more than 1 kill. And 3 deaths, probably, too. But my score is the same, so that's really kind of all that matters. I don't really care about the KD, to be honest with you. So you guys can go back and rewatch the video and count how many kills and deaths I have if you really want. I don't really care. This smoke is actually really stupid. Because that's actually going to help them get on Baker. And I don't want that. Oops, that's not door. I'm gonna back cap. Yeah, damn it, he was up there. I was glitching on the stairs a little bit. I was trying to stand up, but... in this situation, I actually just want to take 2 steel hand grenades. They gotta get him off point, though. Yeah, fuck that. Man, look, you have everybody in the world looking at B. You have got to get them off. Period. Now we're at 0 waves. You know, in this game, you guys have got to risk it for the biscuit. Period. You're not gonna freaking win. Like, at all. If you don't have some risk. Like, every player on this team should be taking risks. And so should the other team. Now I wish I did have my smokes with me. To at least give me some cover over there. This is just gonna be a tough effort with 0 waves. And I know they're actually not even on point, so I'm gonna throw it to that left side. There's only 5 of us here. Just trying to think. There's a minute left. There's 1 wave for them, which means it's pretty much going to be like 16 on 6 or so. Just trying to think. Around Charlie. I can't get B. To me, I know I cap fast and everything, but it's... Oh my god, what bad aim. It's just too much of a risk. Okay, I still didn't get that guy. Actually, I should have let him cap. I should have let him cap, and then we could have recapped, and then we would have got another wave. Oh no, the game would have been over. Never mind. Bad idea. Bad idea. Game would have been over. It's the Jack Daniels talking. Alright, 30 seconds. They're at 0 waves, I'm at 0 waves, or we're at 0 waves, I should say. I am going to try and get on B for a last second cap. Hopefully there's not that many left. If I can get a cap in 15 seconds, which I don't think I can. And there's one right there. Oh, nice shot by me. Holy shit. Nice shot. So, oh shit, they're on B2. I'm going to risk it. I got nothing to lose, because we're going to lose either way. Come on, Captain! We're out of time. I got shot on, or bazooka. Nice shot. You guys. Okay, first off, I want to take this time. I know I just got back in the server, so my score is probably like 10-5 or 10-7 or somewhere in there. I would probably ballpark. But look, 18-1-5, and you're getting your score doubled by me. Doubled. Like, not even close. Doubled. And it's all because of that. Like, sitting back and getting kills, you don't do shit in this game. It does not matter. Alright. I'm going to get 2 naval granadas. I actually want to get the heavy kit. I'm going to go with the Gewehr. Oops, I'm sorry if I hit the mic. I'm going to go with the Gewehr still. And goes the radio. It's an awful game. I got most valuable player, obviously. But we didn't get the win, so... I mean, that really is awful. Like, even if you look at the score at 1580, and I don't really want to brag, but... Look, I have, like, almost a third of the team's points. Like, one player has a third of 16 guys. 18 guys. No, 18 guys. No, 17. 17. That's Jack Daniels talking. Alright, I will actually play legitimate this time, and I'll start following these officers. Which, I don't know why I am, because clearly I'm a lot better if I just don't follow people. But, I do want to get Charlie, though. That's the one cap you just might as well get. I want to be in range of this officer, too, though, so... I'm kind of doing both. This is really nice. I hope we can send in some smoke. Nice. Okay. So he's sending in smoke, which is exactly what we want. I'm actually going to throw smoke up there, because that just blocks their view in case they want to sit up there for whatever reason. And no Germans should be sitting up. Oh, never mind. I guess the smoke didn't work. It's artillery and smoke, which is a very deadly combination. As you guys could obviously figure out, right? Smokes come down, you can't see anything, and then artillery comes down and you still can't see anything. And then you're getting bombed on top of it. Alright, I am going to want to risk myself to get on this point, and I'm just going to lay down. Again, my officer's right here. I don't think he can send anything, though. He just sent smoke and I think artillery. So I'm going to let him do all the work, pretty much. For now. For now. I do want his back a little bit, but... See, these guys up here are useless. With the smoke, they... Like, they don't even have a vantage point. We have an MG right there looking down at point. Unreal. Everyone up here. Like, that's like prime example of just because you think I'm just gonna sit back and get kills, you're clearly not even doing that. You know, like you might as well go AFK. Man, this has been a long freaking me just complaining fest, but it's so frustrating this game when 2 guys risk their life for everything, and it doesn't matter because your entire team just sits back. And they think they're helping. That's what's even more frustrating. Again, guys, take tips from these videos if you're watching. It's how you become a good player at this game. It's like don't be like the rest of your team. Just because you think you're sitting back and helping, you're not. Like, at all. How many examples do I have on all of my videos of people that think they're helping and they're not? And, like, I get it, you're just being, you know, you're just ignorant to the fact, I get it, but... Like, you guys are either new to Day of Infamy or you're veterans of Day of Infamy, but you want to take your game to the next level, like... Get on point, that's the bottom line. Right behind you, York, if you want to send something in. Damn, nice shot. He got me, and then my officer got him, so that's good. just beat me to the punch on that shot, so. That is my duty as a radio man, though, to be looking up there and to be killing guys, so a little unfortunate. In fact, because actually York just died, so now the radio and the officer are completely out of sync. At least he just spawned, so. Yep, right by you. I'll be on your tail. I mean, this doesn't get you wins. This gets you wins. And this. And sometimes I do say it's easier said than done, and sometimes I'll tell you guys what, it's easier done than said. And I think in this game it's been easier done than said, honestly. Right by you. When he stops like that, you do wanna both want to like watch, but also you know he's gonna start calling stuff in. Like whenever he stops and looks at something, especially like an objective, you know they're gonna be calling stuff in. So stop and make sure you're in range. Damn it! Nice shot again. Nothing you can do there. That's just a nice shot. It's a tough angle too, probably. It's okay. At least the officer sent stuff in. It's worse when you die and then they don't send stuff in because you died. Look at this. I mean, my god, you guys. I mean, the fact that we only have one officer. Look at it. 2 guys. Our whole team is 2 guys. Sorry, I'm just waiting to see if my officer's up. He's probably got a good cooldown, because that's what I had, so I'm actually just going to ride solo here. We are on B, and they haven't backcapped, because York did get on, and they haven't backcapped, which means we got a free reign right now. We got smoke up, you got to take this advantage right now. Shit, I actually should have thrown this down here. Nice job, guys. Thanks for taking this cap. It doesn't matter if I die. These guys got to stay on. That's... So you see right now how it isn't capping and it's not moving at all? That means that there's Americans on. That's a telltale that there's Americans on. See, now it's like slowly gaining, which means there's a little bit less quantity of Americans on. So if you have 3 guys on, they probably only have 2 or something of that like. So we got pushed off point. Not good, but at least we got on point. That's kind of the start. Plus, the other thing, when you start to cap like that, even if you don't get the cap, it still makes the Americans go on this and risk their lives to back cap. And, you know, then they're exposed and out in the open. They don't have to just sit back and just wait. There's an American up here somewhere. I actually don't like my positioning at all. My officer just got up, so at this point, I don't feel comfortable with what I'm doing, so... And he wants the backup, so this is perfect. Sometimes you just gotta retreat when you're... Yep, still on you. Sometimes you just have to retreat when you're the radio. Some of you are probably just thinking like I'm a total idiot. Like, I just played an MVP performance with like 2 caps or whatever it was on Baker, and we actually... I mean, that game was a little bit closer than I made it seem last game. Like, I made it seem like we were just doomed, but I mean, it was fairly a close game. We didn't get blown out of the water or anything, so, like, and here I am just kind of being a little, you know, a little lapdog to my officer, when obviously my potential's a little bit more, but that's okay, it makes the game fun. And that's assuming that I would do what I did last game, which, that's probably not true. You know, like, I had a pretty good game last game. I don't think I could repeat it 2 times in a row, so... my officer just died because of a carpet bomb, so I'm free to rain. That being said, we are at 0 waves. So, not the best situation. Look, we got guys all up. Okay, honestly, in this case, look at how many guys we got up. I have to get on B at this point, period. No excuse not to be on point. Unfortunately, I'm in a really bad spot to get to point. And this church is just a lot of running, a lot of risk. Oh shit, god damn it. I just killed God. Okay, come on, come on, come on. No! I was in such a bad spot. I knew that. I mean, I called it right in the church, right? But... and he was looking for me, too. I played that horribly. As the radio, you gotta know your situation, man. You gotta go back. That was really poorly played. We had, like, support all around. I showed you guys. If I would have just actually went backwards and gotten back to be this backside and not taken the risk from this front side where I knew the Americans would be coming and pushing through, I have a feeling we would have won this game. And again, it sounds really stupid. Like, why should one person matter? You know, like, I would say I'm not really that great at this game, and I act like I'm the freaking best player in the world at this game, which is not true. But in that situation, being the radio and how fast I cap, and the situation that we had of guys both surrounding the square and push forward to delay them, I played that horribly, because me dying there is probably the difference between us winning and us losing. That sounds really stupid to say, but you guys saw the evidence of the last probably, what, 12 minutes or so? Maybe a little longer. So, I take wins and losses seriously in this game. I mean, I do seek MVP. I've told you guys that 1.5 million times, but like, wins and losses, it's, I don't know, I'm a competitive person, so it's deflating when I get a win. Or, I'm sorry, when I get a loss. I love when I get a win. There it is. So they captured Charlie. 2 losses in a row. York got most valuable player. Good for him as officer. Wish I was with him as the radio. That's for sure. Hey, great. 33-1-9. Doesn't matter. No offense if you guys are on this team, any of you, but there were 2 players. It was basically 2 on 17 as far as I'm concerned. So, alright guys, deflating loss to say the least, but I mean, look, at the end of the day, I had fun. I had fun, so that's all that matters. We're probably going to go to some dog red. But as far as this stream goes, guys, I will see you all on point. Hopefully you get there, right? See you guys later.